All right, welcome back. Can't get enough of the Musketeers, eh? Me too. I'm feeling a bit... It's a kind of hot and sweaty and dreary afternoon here at the moment, so I'm looking to this episode of the Musketeers to lift my energy a little bit, which, yeah, it always gives me something. Let's see what it's got. It's an interesting looking fella.
You're a heavy sleeper, monsieur.
How dare you wake me in the middle of the night?
The king wants to see you.
Yeah. Just that this guy's look makes me interested in his character.
Am I in trouble?
All we know is we must get you to the palace without delay.
I love coming in media res.
Come on, Christophe. Josephine said it would be all right.
All right. Sylvie's straight back in. Look at this light. Capturing some beautiful natural light. I mean, I'm assuming that's natural, or they've rigged up a massive light on a crane. What's going on?
Get him a chair.
It's just a coincidence that they've come in here where Sylvie is.
Would that musketeer be one of your friends?
Athos happy to see a nobleman amongst the common folk.
I've been robbed!
That's quite a reaction to thinking you've been robbed. Which he was, wasn't he? It was that guy. Something important stolen.
You cannot kill me. I'm the Duke of Orleans, the king's brother.
Right. I love it when there's a lot up front there. And there was a lot. The king's brother, this duke. Again, you can't get over his reaction to realizing he's been pickpocketed, and he just 2 seconds later he whips out a knife and just stabs whoever's nearest him. Pretty dramatic. Wow, so we're really digging into the king's family. 2 brothers and a son. Yeah, he stabbed him bad. Who are these soldiers then? They're just French soldiers from the war, I suppose. Not musketeers, not Red Guard, but the active soldiers. It's my assumption for now.
Oh, it's a family reunion, look.
Gaston! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
3 innocent bystanders are dead because of you.
You did nothing to protect me, and the king will hear of it.
I left a good, clean war for this.
A good, clean war.
Why bring the Duke of Orleans back after all this time? It's political insanity.
Sure, the king has his reasons.
Yes, which I do not have to share.
More beautiful light. Gaston. Is that the name of the guy from Beauty and the Beast? Bit of tension.
Where are the musketeers?
No matter. Gaston is here now.
Queen Anne looking stunning, as always. Nice little bow.
3 years. What have you been doing in that time?
Hoping for this day above all others, Majesty. Just to stand in your presence once more.
Kiss and makeup.
Time to build bridges, brother.
Did you know about this? No. But neither did you. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, everybody's a bit wrong-footed by all this. Came out of nowhere. The king thinking about family, now his son is spending so much time with his son.
It appears His Majesty intends to keep you with us for a while.
And why not? We are reunited.
I hope so. If not, you will come to me. Hmm?
Promising setup here.
You need to start thinking like a leader,
Athos is looking
Not just a
good in
soldier.
that outfit. That's clean. His hair's neater than it used to be as well.
The men were all war veterans. They'll want justice.
War veterans. Yeah, that explains it. War veterans at the end.
Leave yourself open like that and you're dead. This is not a game, do you understand? Head over heart, every time. All right? Good. Good. Again!
How far they've all come since Series 1. Oh, remember when D'Artagnan officially became a musketeer?
Business here?
What is
Here we
yours,
go.
Captain? My quarters are not your domain.
But Your Majesty, Governor Ferron...
Quiet! I did not give you permission to speak. And if I see you here again, I will have you arrested.
Somehow, I don't know if I've ever loved her more.
Never seen you in such a rage, Your Majesty.
Barely seen me at all. I had few friends before Gaston's arrival. Soon I'll have none.
You'll always have me and Treville.
And my musketeers. I'm glad they're back.
Any one of them in particular?
When will the garrison be blessed with its first child?
I'm not sure it ever will. I see babies going hungry. I tell mothers their husbands aren't coming home from the war. It's one thing to be a musketeer's wife. I don't know if I'm brave enough to be a musketeer's widow.
Not wanting to bring a child into this world. Too much darkness and danger. A position it might be fun to see her change her mind on at some point. We'll see.
It is the thief who caused this tragedy in the first place. Root them out, Treville. Recover what was stolen.
That won't be necessary.
I'm afraid I must insist.
Yeah, what were you doing with a group of soldiers?
I like soldiers.
I see that you do.
Aramis, now is not the time.
We're just talking.
Terribly interesting. The king seems to have lost all confidence in his wife.
That crack.
What is Louis up to?
I need your help, Ferron, or I'm lost.
Ever hear of knocking?
My purse contained letters from the Duke of Lorraine and I.
I imagine they weren't the cordial affairs in which you praised the king's virtues, What mischief did you and Lorraine propose? Extortion? Theft? Or surely not the raising of an army?
Some treasonous letters. That's what's at the heart of this.
Seems our visit has stirred the thief's conscience. They want to hand themselves over to us after the funeral tomorrow, along with the Duke's stolen documents.
I told you everything I remember.
Oh, they got him.
Couldn't see you
Yeah.
and I didn't get anywhere near the Duke.
Because morose, man, morbid, man, more. Don't tell me. Grimo got him.
His letters implicate a dozen supposedly loyal nobles in a plot against the king.
That's a list of names worth owning.
You see the opportunity?
If we can acquire them, we'll control far more than the Duke.
It's interesting, isn't it, the line between heroes and villains? If these two, if Ferron and Grimo were just a little bit less interested in violence and cruelty, their coup against the king could be seen as a good thing. The king is certainly not a perfect ruler, as we have seen on many occasions.
You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day.
Look at this acting. This is good. This is real good.
1,000. A 1,000 men.
1,000 men may fall at your side.
There he is, the monk in Musketeers clothing. Grimo just looking grim as at the back. He got so emotional that Aramis had to take over.
At your right hand.
And he doesn't even need the book. Committed to memory.
Come near you.
What are the Red Guard planning here?
The Lord, your refuge.
Just gonna come in guns blazing.
Most high.
Oh no.
Place.
No, 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 no.
This is a house of God.
These men are to be arrested by order of the Duke of Orleans.
You really do have no shame, do you?
We'll flog everyone to get the truth.
It is Orleans who should be flogged.
And his bastard brother.
No,
Treason.
Hold.
Justice is not that swift, mate.
Enough! Withdraw, Captain.
Outranked, mate.
I am your minister, and I order you, withdraw.
We've really just got a whole bunch of nasties this season. Marchot, Ferron, and Grimaud are quite a evil trinity.
4 of ours have been taken. We march on the palace, take 1 of theirs.
Return to the tavern for the weapons.
If only that woman could just mention to the Musketeers, I've got the book, I've got the... No. So close.
It wasn't for that little wretch. I'd be next in line to the throne.
Childhood. Such a perilous time. So much tragedy can just occur.
That's funny. That's good. That was a great little scene. Getting to see his son, Aramis. Surely the Queen is just nearby. Yes.
Majesty.
They should run into each other, surely.
And how can you be friends when he's over there and you're here?
Who are you to question us?
She is our queen, Gaston.
And you do well to remember that you've only just returned from exile.
Well, you have gone into a kind of exile. It seems as if the king cares for nothing but his son.
Wow.
My son and husband share many enthusiasms, but when he's grown, he may not love the same people as his father.
Majesty.
There it is. Her eyes flick to the side and we cut to Aramis. Actually, I forgot in describing the evil trinity that there are 4 of them. We've got Gaston as well.
But he was robbed.
Majesty, this is about
This
more
look
than money.
is entering his shaman phase.
This is a fire that must never be lit.
Force the Duke to show remorse. Make a public apology.
Enough. Now get these Musketeers out of my quarters immediately.
Yeah, he's... Oh, no. The king is falling ill. Slowly with something horrible, I'm sure. Here we are. Right where I want to be.
When I returned to Paris, it felt like 4 years had passed in a moment. Now it feels like forever. He's grown so tall.
Why are you here?
To stand witness against the Duke of Orleans.
Then do so.
It is too dangerous. The other 3 are always nearby. Just having a watch.
My first responsibility is to my family. My legacy.
There will be no legacy if any more of these men die at your hands. If you will not hear me, then dismiss me.
You would
There
obey.
he is, doing his leering.
I have the White Plague, Treville.
What's the White Plague? I'm not familiar with that one. Only the other one, the darker one. Wow. Oh no. That's, well, of course. That puts it all together, doesn't it? The interest in family, needing to bring them all in, work out the succession. Treville's reaction is compassionate.
I was 9 years old when my father was assassinated. I can scarcely recall the sound of his voice. My son will be just 6. I must spend every possible moment with him or he will forget me.
The Queen would never allow that to happen.
This sucks.
Gaston is my blood. He will take his place by the Dauphin's side.
Oh no. It's too bad Gaston just wants to snap the Dauphin's neck.
Make a gesture to keep the peace, Treville.
And the Queen?
You are a dear friend, Treville. But if you say anything to her or anyone else, I will hang you without a moment's hesitation.
When you put it like that, curse Ferron being lurking at the perfect time and having really good ears to hear the king at that volume across the room. Damn it, because Ferron is going to do horrible things with this knowledge. I love that Treville is crying. Compassion. Good in a military leader. Oh.
The King wants me to speak to these men on his behalf.
That's not a good idea.
They blame us, Treville.
I have to contain this before it spreads.
Minister Treville is the king's closest advisor. his friend. He's come to negotiate. You can trust him.
The palace guards know you're coming.
It's a suicide mission.
Just cut their throats.
This is not what you do.
You've never seen me in war. You have no idea what I can do.
You cannot win, Christoph.
If we stand down now, no one will ever know what happened.
No, but we will know.
That's not enough, Josephine.
Too many of our men lie in unmarked graves or live impoverished in these streets. We fought, we bled, we died for this king.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of the fallout of the war this season already, aren't we? The economic effects last episode.
What would the king give to get his friend back?
Tie them.
Oh, they're capturing Treville and Porthos. Bold move. Yeah, in this episode we're seeing more of the, well, just the attitude of those who fought in the war and lost friends and don't know what it was all for.
How is this going to end?
The sentiment. Oh! Different variation of our melody.
We can still end this peacefully.
This will end!
But whether or not it is peaceful, that's up to you.
Really enjoying our cast in this episode, our guest cast. This soldier guy and Gaston, both really good actors, and very different actors.
Men are dead. The king's reputation has been tarnished.
I am an innocent victim.
Innocent.
Stop, both of you.
Give the word, Majesty. The Red Guard will raze the tavern to the ground and destroy every one of those traitors.
Porthos and Treville will be killed.
A strong possibility that I will do everything in my power to prevent. Give me control of the situation.
You cannot risk Treville's life. He is your friend.
Do not make me go down there, Majesty. They'll tear me apart.
All these different voices in the room.
Good. It's settled then.
I'd like permission to attempt a rescue.
That sounds
And
alright
if
then.
your
Great.
rescue plan fails, Captain.
You attack them with everything you have.
Okay, it's fun being in this position where we now understand the king's decisions and actions. Knowing he has this illness, he's having to do some things he wouldn't otherwise want to do. Now we understand why.
The governor says that the only way to make sure that those letters are never found is to destroy those men.
Then why are they still breathing?
The Red Guard are only authorized to attack if the Musketeers' rescue fails.
It will fail. I'll see to that.
These two vicious lapdogs, but only one of them is totally outside the law and can take any actions he sees fit.
What are you doing? Lower your pistol.
No one is to draw a weapon without my order.
Sorry, sir.
Look to your left. Now you're right. A musketeer's never alone, Brujo. Remember that.
Nice one. He's so good with people. It sucks to see Treville tied up. If anyone doesn't deserve that, it's him.
If I untie you, put a weapon in your hands, will you join us?
Join you in attacking the palace? Probably not.
That's what I thought.
He's seeing things in a very black and white way.
You know they're right.
I'm just trying to talk our way out of this.
I don't believe you'd kill them. Not in cold blood. You're a good man.
A good man. I am a man of my word. And if our demands are not met within 1 hour, I'll shoot them both. Believe that.
Believed. Heard, Chef.
I need to know our men are alive, Christoph.
An interesting situation, though. Standoff with Athos, captain of the Musketeers, standing outside negotiating this hostage situation where Treville, previous captain of the Musketeers, is the hostage.
Treville. Be over soon, my friend. Until then, be strong, as you were at Alsace.
Passing a little message. All right, D'Artagnan's going in. But Grimaud's on the case. A lot of players in the game here with all sorts of allegiances, which makes this a lot of fun. Yeah, what's the message?
Porthos got himself captured by a Spanish regiment. We had to get him out, so we
Came in through the tunnels right underneath.
Resourceful. Reckless.
Ah, I love a set piece like this.
Stand by, Bruja. It's time.
Distraction from the front while they come in from below. Yeah, you're trusting the cadets to not hit you. Fighting well tied up.
Still got it, I see. Most of it.
So good. I'm starting to worry about Treville though. The more we see him get to have fun and get right in the midst of this action, I worry about, I don't know, just where the season might take him. This final season.
That's the signal!
Right, okay, and here come the Red Guard. It's just layered on top of layered of conflict here.
I see now that the king will give us nothing.
Oh. Oh.
No!
Oh. And now the Musketeers are in the middle. Blimey. Yeah, see this, Christoph? The Red Guard are trying to kill the Musketeers out there. Oh, man. They're really just shooting each other.
Let us help them. Without us, they'll be slaughtered.
Go! Go!
There is a good man in there.
This attack has no legitimacy!
He has direct orders from the king. He will kill us all, no questions asked.
We fight it!
It's quite a situation.
Together.
I don't think we've ever seen such a big Musketeer versus Red Guard conflict. I could be forgetting something, but this is like all of them actually going head to head, guns blazing.
I should be the one in my grave. This is my fault.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
You're the thief.
These could bring Orleans down once and for all.
If Christophe finds out what I've been doing all this time, I'll destroy him.
Yes, well, we may be dead before then.
Love that D'Artagnan did the point a moment ago. He's keeping the Capaldi point alive in this show. There's a lot of guns.
Grab guns!
Just imagine living nearby. You hear all these gunshots. Stay on the other side of town.
Whatever happens, I've got your back. Oh,
Putting quite a lot of pathos in this moment, effectively. Oh! Constance leading an attack with the rest of the garrison. Oh. And Treville's right in the midst of it. Oh, and Sylvie! Whoa! This is a lot more than I expected in episode 3. This is like, this could be a finale. Huge battle. That's her move.
You are interfering with the king's orders.
A coward hides behind his orders. A man steps out in front of them. You are no man, are you?
Marshall's getting a talking to this episode. Unfortunately, he's a small man who's just going to become more violent next time because of this, probably.
As you can see, Captain, I am safe now. Our minister, I am relieved.
Yeah, Treville. Yeah, he's going to come back with a vengeance. But, look, we'll enjoy this while it lasts. All our heroes winning the day. Oh, no. She didn't deserve this. She thinks she did, and that makes it hurt even more.
I always thought I would be the one left alone in the world. I'm so sorry, Christophe.
You have no reason to be sorry, my love.
I let you down.
You fought bravely, Josephine.
He'll keep her secret.
You kept your honor.
Why not?
You both did.
Ah, sucks either way. It'd be better to live and get blamed than die, but oh well. Sad one, man. Particularly seeing as how we know so well now how this will affect this guy who's already lost so much.
The Duke was carrying these when he entered the tavern. He and many others were raising an army against you.
But he's not going to want to turn against family still.
Gaston acted out of fear,
It's still treason.
and he is still my brother.
No, you'll be staying here in Paris. But not here at the palace.
The Bastille.
By order of Governor Ferron.
Really? By order of Ferron, he's staying at the Bastille. I guess Ferron wants to keep him at arm's length, ready for when he needs him. Doesn't actually care about him, just wants to use him.
Strange choice, though.
Aramis's little bun is gone well this season.
Thank you.
Probably shouldn't kiss a captain in front of his men.
Very cute. Nice to have someone full of green flags after Milady de Winter.
Good morning, Gaston.
Look at that, Lear.
You are
In the
frail,
shadows.
weak.
True. I also have no heart. Very, very dangerous combination. Oh, my dear Gaston, only a fool would mistake physical infirmity for weakness.
Right. That sums him up.
Perhaps I'll name you. Tell the king how you were only too keen to help me.
And perhaps you will suffocate in your sleep. The future has many possibilities, Gaston, and all of them end in death.
Good line. I'm enjoying Ferron more and more. I mean, not enjoying him as a person, but enjoying his sliminess as a villain. There we are. Yeah, good episode. It built up to a much bigger sort of epic set piece than I expected, with a lot of layers going on and a lot of opportunity for little twists and turns and a real sense of threat. You know, I wouldn't have been too shocked if a lot of characters died in that final set piece. Even some main characters. Like I said, I don't know, just getting these little. My spidey sense is tingling in terms of worrying about Treville, particularly in terms of him now knowing the king's secret, that he has this, that he's got the White Plague, that he is dying, and the fact that Treville is meant to keep that a secret, but Ferron knows that as well, but the king doesn't know that Ferron knows that, and Ferron is clearly going to use this information to get people like Treville in the most trouble possible. And yeah, I'm just starting to see, like last season, you know, it became clear early in the season all of the terrible things that we're building up a little bit, and that's clear here too. But they're keeping a good balance, because it certainly felt like a win at the end of this episode. It wasn't all doom and gloom at all. I mean, Treville punched Marchot in the face. Constance and Queen Anne got to absolutely demolish, denigrate Marchot in a couple of moments. Absolutely talk him down, call him trash out in the open. Good for them. I just so appreciate some of the sweet Aramis moments in this episode. Not only him and the Queen, which, as lovely as that was, Queen Anne had to say, "Do your duty, get out of here." She's just being reasonable. That's the only reasonable thing to do and say in that situation. It's much too dangerous. Too many vipers around to have him too close. But yeah, Aramis in the church at the funeral. Aramis talking to the young cadet who was nervous. Just lovely Aramis moments that I love to see. It's super clear now that this Athos-Sylvie relationship is going to be ongoing, and that's delightful. I remember someone in the comments near the end of last season remarked upon the fact that, you know, D'Artagnan has Constance, Athos has Milady de Winter, and, well, now has Sylvie, and Aramis has Queen Anne as kind of these constant, ongoing love interests. Porthos doesn't really have one, which sucks a bit. It'd be nice to see one. He's had serious flings for sure. He's had serious relationships in several episodes that we've seen, but yeah, he hasn't had someone ongoing. So might be nice if we get something like that. What else? Yeah, great guest cast in this episode. It was great to see the introduction of Gaston, a character who, just from seeing him in the first shot of the episode, was instantly intriguing. His pale, gaunt look with his wispy, long hair clearly fits in with the family look, but certainly has his own energy. He's a little creep who is now another card up for Ron's sleeve, another of many. And the soldier we followed, Christoph, and his wife, Josephine, I think it was. They were great characters as well. Really enjoyed spending time with them. Really well played with genuine pathos, like it's for real. You know, they're not doing anything silly like it's going into the Musketeers, doing a genre show, doing a silly character. They played it real, and I think that's how this works. Like, this is a silly show overall, like Robin Hood, which I bring up all the time. It's a silly show, but that's why it needs something grounded, and so it needs these side characters that are always super grounded and like real and heartbreaking, and that's what we got in this episode. It was a great one for that. This certainly felt like an episode where things are ramping up. Episode 3. I can feel the temperature knob being turned just a little bit hotter, and with only 7 episodes to go. Yep. I'm scared. I'm scared about how quickly this whole show is disappearing in front of my eyes. But what can I do but keep my eyes open and keep watching and keep enjoying every moment along with you. Thanks for sharing your passion with me. Till the next time, Tomity out.